to the left. Stop at 32. What next?
3 times to the right. Stop at 14. Hurry. Poker game's not going to last all night. If Nick catches us, he'll kill us.
It's your conscience that's bothering you. Remember, he didn't swing a pick and shovel for this money. Unless you call marked cards and fake slot machines picks and shovels. Answer it.
No. They always try him here first. If it doesn't answer, then they switch the call to the poker room.
Okay. What's the rest of the combination?
To the left. Stop at 6. Then to the right once and stop at 17.
Just to the left. Stop at 6.
I love you, Ken.
Sure. So do I. All right. Stop at 17. That's it.
Our new life.
Yeah.
My wife, my pal, and my money. A nice, clean deal. I had an idea that money hunger of yours would get you into trouble. I'd never figured you'd be heel enough for this. Get me the police.
Nick, wait, please!
Grab the phone. Tell the operator it was all a mistake.
Never mind. Let's hurry now. We'll never get away with this.
Don't be afraid, sweetheart. You're not going anywhere.
Ken. Ken, you can't leave me, not now.
Get away from me.
Ken, you love me, don't you?
I love money, baby.
Ken, don't leave me!
Are you the pilot?
That's right.
I'm Regan. Here's my charter receipt. Is my bag on board?
Yes, sir, it is.
Oh, and the extra gas tanks?
They're in and filled.
Okay, then let's get going. I know I'm a little early.
I'm sorry, Mr. Regan, but you're a whole lot too early. I just got a report there's a whale of a storm building up, and I've been ordered not to take off.
Storm? Forget about the storm. I flew out plenty of them during the war. I paid for the charter of this ship, and I've got to leave at once.
Not with me, Mr. Regan. I take my orders from the company.
Here's to happiness. 20,000 pounds worth of it.
Spreading through northeast area. Effective immediately, all planes on northeast flight change course or turn back.
Storm is approaching from 1,500 miles northeast. Full-size hurricane.
Reagan, am I getting over to you? Come in, John Reagan. A hurricane is blowing from northeast. Best return. We have an all-points alert out for you, and you're better off giving up sooner than later. You must land somewhere you know.
Then find me, Buster. I've ridden out storms before.
Regan, Noumea has sighted you. You're headed into the worst storm of the year.
Turn back while you can. If you don't come down at Noumea, they can take care of you at Nadi. Listen carefully. Nadi is located on Fiji Labu Island in the Fiji group.
wakes, Waini.
Yes, he wakes, Kinihaw.
More water, Waini. Feeling better?
Yeah.
You're safe now. You had a pretty close call, Kenneth.
How do you know my name?
I read it in your wallet. You're on Tongaluha, a small island north of the Samoan group. You crashed here. I and Peter Appleton. The boy, Karaki, there, found you unconscious in your plane. We brought you to my home. Oh, thank you, Waini.
The plane. I've got to... Oh, my leg!
I don't think it's broken, Kenneth. But just for protection, I strapped it up as best I could. I think you've strained a ligament, that's all. I've made you a crutch, and I hardly think your plane will fly away without you.
Where is it?
Right where you landed, on the northern end of the island.
Did you find anything? Any papers of mine? In the plane, I mean.
Nothing was touched.
What are you doing on this island, Appleton?
Appleton. This sounds strange after so many years. Here I am called Kinihaw. That means missionary man.
Do any boats stop here?
I've been here over 30 years, and I have seen but 3 ships come any closer than the horizon. Tongaluha is perhaps one of the last, if not the last, uncharted island in the Pacific. A man might remain here forever.
That's impossible. Anything that wasn't wrapped up and labeled before the war, certainly.
We heard about that, and some wreckage found its way out here, and there was a ship's log in an oilskin cover.
You mean that's as close as you got to the war?
Oh, we heard the explosion of bombs. And once or twice we saw a plane. But they didn't seem to be interested in us.
Tongalua. Yet you found it. I found it. It's possible that...
I think that's enough conversation for now, Kenneth.
I could eat.
Good. Karaki, run and tell Chief Tahoti that our guest is awake and feeling well enough to eat.
I go, Kini Hao, like the wind. I tell everybody.
Drink, Papalagi.
Papalagi?
Literally, it means sky burster, conqueror of the skies.
The birdman wakes Tahoti. Kini Hao says he would eat.
It is good. We must welcome our guests from the skies. Find Moana and tell her it is time to prepare the kava. I will call everyone to the house of Kini Hao for the ceremony.
Yes, Tahoti. I will tell Moana. Moana, the birdman wakes. Tahoti says prepare the kava.
I will come. What is it, Moana? It is time to welcome our guest to Tongalua. What is he like, Karaki? Tell us.
He is like Kini Hao.
He is like Kini Hao, only younger and more beautiful. You saw him? In the house of Kini Hao. It was my duty to welcome him. He was asleep. I brought the covering for his bed. I told you that it is my duty. You will waste half the day with your silly laughing. Come, there is much to do.
How are you feeling? Happy birthday.
Merry Christmas.
4th of July to you.
That's sure giving the calendar a beating.
They're just repeating all the polite expressions they ever learned in English. They've been practicing.
Did you teach them to speak English?
No, they spoke pretty much as they do now when I first came here. Some English and some legendary words. All I did was bring a few new holiday greetings.
Hey, what's that? Sounds like the local fire alarm.
Chief Tahoti is summoning the villagers to give you a formal welcome.
They're all coming here?
No, just the chief and his official family.
Sounds like they've started the floor show.
These are a heartwarming people. Friendly, unspoiled, simple. Your dropping from the skies was a miracle to them. It gives them a chance to celebrate. Welcome, Tahoti, to my home. You do me honor. You know how, my friend.
The kava is ready, Tahoti.
Welcome, Papalagi. Guests from the skies.
Welcome.
We greet you with songs of welcome, Papalagi. We are hopeful you will remain with us many tides. We wish you well.
Thank you, all of you. I appreciate it. That's all I can say.
Our hearts are yours. And everything we have. This is your home.
How long do they keep up the reception?
Until a full day is ended at midnight. After sundown, don't be alarmed if you hear the noises of the devil dancers.
In my honor?
Yes, and also in your defense. They believe devils follow gods. So they'll dance and wield their swords to destroy any devils you may have brought with you.
Back home, I could make a fortune selling that by the bottle.
My friend, you cannot bottle superstition.
What are you doing in there? Come on out!
Papalagi not pleased?
No, Papalagi not pleased. Haven't you got a home?
Moana sleep in birdhouse to keep it safe and good.
Well, thanks. But you better go on home. I'll take care of it. Now get along.
I am Taupo of the village. I would like to stay.
You may be Taupo of the village, but you're taboo around here, and I'd like to be alone.
Papalagi,
Yes?
your leg. Kiniha says you must not walk too much. You must rest to get strong.
I'll take care of that, too. Now, good night. Shut up.
Up here to Canberra. Here's your weather. Mist over the mountains. Light southwesterly winds. A undetermined origin swept 2 whole blocks of the downtown business district today, gutting them completely. Damage is estimated at £750,000. Search planes are still scouring the areas north and east of the Samoas for signs of the planes stolen from the Inter-Pacific Airport near Sydney by a man named John Regan, who had previously chartered the plane for a flight to Honolulu. According to latest reports, no such plane has landed at Honolulu. And though the search for the missing plane and its pilot continues, it is now pretty generally feared that both were lost in the hurricane. The Prime Minister of Great Britain today...
Thought you'd be home in bed by this time. What are you hanging around for?
I worried for your leg.
Well, guess you were right. But you shouldn't be running around alone at this hour of the night.
Why?
Well, lots of reasons. Where I come from, girls would be afraid.
To be afraid is foolish.
I wouldn't bet too much on that. I just don't want anyone trespassing on my property.
Property? Trespassing?
Trespassing. Being where you shouldn't be. Like me being on this island. Property? Things you own. Things you buy with money. Money you went to a lot of trouble to get.
It is good money?
It's terrific. It's all there is. Money brings everything.
I have no money. And I have everything.
You're kind of pretty, aren't you? Oh, presents, huh? Women are women, even on Tongaluha. Don't you want it? A present for the kiss.
The kiss is because we are friends.
All right, Moana. We're friends.
Friends, Kenneth?
Yeah.
Good morning. You're just in time for breakfast.
Morning.
How's your leg?
Not bad. Just a sprain, I guess.
You should be able to take those splints off in a week or so.
Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. I took the splints off this morning. See?
You weren't doing it any good walking around on it last night.
I couldn't sleep. Went out to the plane. Had to see how badly it was damaged.
Is it serious?
Oh, it could be worse. Going to need a little help to fix it up. Clear the runway.
What's the hurry to leave, Kenneth?
It's part of a contract. I'm supposed to deliver this plane to Honolulu for the Inter-Pacific Airways. I guess they're getting a little anxious by now.
Well, haven't flying machines some way of communicating by wireless, I believe?
Mine isn't working. It's broken. The antenna got smashed.
Oh, I see.
Cigarette?
No, thank you. You know, the islanders are children when they see things like that. It's like magic to them.
So, you followed me out there last night. You saw me with Moana.
When I woke up and found you gone, I went after you. I was worried about your leg.
Seems everybody on the island's worried about my leg or my plane. I caught Moana sleeping in it.
I know. She was keeping it safe for you.
And where were you? Up in the trees with a monkey?
No, Kenneth. But everyone on the island knew where Moana was last night. Her presence in your plane ensured that no harm would befall it.
Sort of a good luck charm, eh?
If you like. These are a simple, primitive people. They are bound to be somewhat superstitious. And thus, Moana is not her own master, but is surrounded by taboos.
Sort of like a high priestess?
Almost. Moana was selected for the highest honor to which a maiden can aspire, that of Ta'opo, or official hostess of the island. In that role, she served you the kava. But Ta'opo means much more than that, Kenneth. It means a living symbol of innocence and purity and goodness and safety. Traditionally, she can only marry into a chief's family and so bring honor to the island and its people.
What a life.
Enjoy your breakfast, son. I have my rounds to make. I'll be back soon. Toto, come out of there.
What is it?
A lava. For Kenneth.
You mean without that I'm out of uniform around here, eh? Well, thanks, Moana. Now, you're giving me presents.
Kiss Kenneth?
No, maybe later.
Kenneth not pleased?
Oh, no, I'm very pleased. It's beautiful. I couldn't get along without it. I'll wear it tomorrow.
Kenneth?
Yes?
In Kenneth's village, he's chief?
I don't think you could call me that.
Chief's son?
No, but I had an uncle once who was chief of the fire department.
Chief of fire? Oh, that is fine. Chief of fire.
Moana, where are you going?
Tahiti. Everyone must know that Kenneth is of the blood of a chief of fire.
Hey, wait a minute.
On the local scene, Nick Leach, the proprietor of the House of the Seven Seas, testified at the inquest into the death of his wife, Marguerite. He said that Kenneth Crandall, former manager of his gambling establishment, shot and killed Mrs. Leach while making his getaway with £20,000. From photographs, both the pilot and the charter clerk at the airport have positively identified the man that stole the airplane that fatal night under the name of Regan as this same Kenneth Crandall. Police have ordered an intensification of the air search for the stolen plane and its pilot, but airport officials are now convinced that both perished at sea during the recent hurricane. Crandall, alias John Regan, is supposed to...
Look, Chief, I need a favor.
Favor?
Yeah, help. I need a couple of boys with axes to help me chop some trees around the plane, the birdhouse, and to help me clear a runway.
All my people have Pepe Leggy. By and by.
By and by? But I need them now.
By and by we have Pepe Leggy. Now we catch much fish. We prepare a feast for Sapu Niua.
Sapu Niua? What's that?
Sapu Niua? Big village, other side of Smoke Mountain. No can climb, too high, too much smoke. They make visit once a year by water. Young men come to Tongaloha to pick wives. All year, our girls make wedding clothes. Have big feast, much fish to catch, much fruit to pick, much flowers. Very busy many days. Then, mind by help Pepe Leggy. Birdhouse way.
Now listen, Chief. I'm not going to sit around for days while you and your boys go fishing. I've got money. I'll make it worth your while.
Money?
Yeah, money. Coconuts.
Plenty coconuts on island.
Oh, that's not the kind I mean. My money will get you all the fish and fruit, and even all the boats you need.
Fish and sea to catch. Fruit on tree to pick. Easy to make boat. They hope they not need money. They hope they like Pepe Leggy stay Tongaluha a long time. Then maybe one day go. Maybe not.
Look, Tahoti, there's no maybe about it. I'll find Appleton. He knows about money.
Pepe Leggy not happy Tongaluha. Pepe Leggy not happy anywhere.
Hey, that was some climb.
You shouldn't have attempted it with your leg in this condition.
Well, I had to see it. I just talked to the chief. Says he won't lend me any of his boys to help with the plane until after they're through preparing for some feast.
The Feast of Safu Niua.
Yeah, that's it. Say, Appleton, you're a big wheel around here. I want you to get the chief to change his mind. I'll make it worth your while.
You mean you'll pay me well?
Yeah.
How much money?
What makes you think I've got any money?
I just thought that's what you meant when you said you'd make it worth my while.
Better than that. It's really worth your while. I'll fly you out of here with me. Back to civilization.
Back to civilization.
Now listen, Appleton, Oh.
The islanders loved her very much. She gave them her heart. So they called her Ta'usi. That means to care for.
30 years ago, we were sent as missionaries to the Fijis, and our ship was wrecked. Along with 2 others, we drifted in a lifeboat for countless days.
Only Mary and I were alive when a party of island fishermen found us and took us here. We were so full of zeal, determined to impart to Tongaluha the benefit of our civilized wisdom.
Come over here, Kenneth. I want to show you something. We call this our unlit lamp. My wife and I had been here a few months when we sighted a sail on the horizon, but we couldn't attract their attention. So we laid a huge fire against the next time a ship might appear. One did appear years later, but by that time, we had come to love this place and its people very much.
We debated so long whether to light the fire that by the time we reached the hilltop, it was too late.
And you never had another chance until now.
There was one other before Mary died, but we were no longer interested. We had come to understand what Tongaluha had to teach us.
At first, we actually thought that we had something to teach them, even our religion.
But here, we grew to understand how people can live together happily in peace.
We lived beside little children who never lacked for love. We saw parents grow old, respected, but never using their age to dominate as tyrants. We joined in labor joyfully performed and experienced the fruits of that labor generously shared. We prayed together under the open sky like brothers. This land seemed greener, more abundant, more beneficent than any I had touched. This sea seemed bluer, calmer, friendlier than any we had ever sailed upon. So the fire remained unlit, for we learned that happiness does not depend on money, power, or possessions.
That was a good pitch, Reverend, but your story's got holes in it. If you're so bent on staying here, why don't you knock that thing apart?
I could, because I've realized for years that I shall never light it. But now, perhaps, it might serve you some purpose in the event you cannot get your plane into the air.
I'll get it into the air. Don't worry about that. Now, are you going to help me get away from here, or aren't you?
I cannot supply you with Tahoti's men, but I'll be glad to help you myself, all I can. If it is your wish to run away from Tongaluha, it would be wrong for me to want to stop you.
Where'd you learn that?
Kiniha's wife, Tausi, teach me. Kenneth is pleased?
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Kiss, Kenneth.
Yes, Moana.
Good morning, Kenneth. I see you're getting your runway cleared after all. I didn't realize that Tahoti had released Mutu and Laki to you.
Well, he didn't. I just used a little psychology on them, that's all. Hey, stand back a little. I want you to hear something. Hear that, Kinaha, old boy?
They must have heard it as far away as Safu Niwa.
Just a little more work on this engine, I'll have her ticking like a watch.
Mutu! Laki! How is this the two friends strike and speak in such anger?
Lucky break my axe. It is because of the gift of Papalagi.
I don't know what they're fighting about. All I did was offer my ladder to the one who cleared the most ground for the runway.
So that was your psychology. Bribery.
Bribery?
Yes, Laki. Why did you leave the work Tahoti set you to do to come here to cut down trees?
To get magic firebox.
And why did you break Mutu's axe?
Be sure Mutu not get magic firebox.
That is because of bribery.
Lucky do wrong.
Yes, very wrong.
Lucky promised help Papalagi with birdhouse. Take Mutu to help. Then Lucky break Mutu's axe to make sure get magic firebox.
Lucky do wrong.
Yes, duty. Very wrong.
Mutu, you make promise too?
Yes, Tihoti.
Tihu, Reni, Kulu, you go. Finish work, birdhouse. Here, a promise is sacred. When made to a stranger, it is binding on the whole community. You'll have your runway cleared in no time. Mutu, you help too. Take others.
I didn't mean to get that kid Lucky into trouble. Where did he go when he walked out of the chief's house this morning? To commit suicide?
No, I think you'd call it voluntary exile.
Oh, is that all?
That's quite enough. To be cut off from his people is a bitter experience for Lucky.
Suppose a major crime had been committed.
You mean such as stealing?
No. A major crime, like murder.
Such a thing is unknown here. That belongs to your civilization. There is no electric chair on Tongaluha.
How long will Lucky's exile last? I feel sort of responsible for him.
Until he has been forgiven by the people he has wronged. Come along, Kenneth, and witness the Afonga, an uncivilized ceremony of humility and forgiveness. That is Mutu's house. When Lucky broke Mutu's axe, he wronged him. And that is Lucky's family sitting there. They are apologizing. They've been there ever since the council meeting broke up.
They've been sitting there all day just to prove they're sorry? Why don't they get the boy a new axe and be done with it?
The axe is unimportant. The serious offense is why he broke it. Greed. Greed is an evil thing.
It injures everyone the greedy man touches.
Come, it is enough. Enter my house. Family of Mutu welcomes family of Laki. Go bring Laki back to us.
Now what happens?
They eat together and toast each other. Traditionally, they say, we will cast our trouble into the sea.
Well, what do you know? Boy, I think I'll turn in. Good night. There you are. Now you've got your own airplane.
Thank you, Papa Lagi. It is beautiful.
Now you run along. I've got some work to do.
Birdhouse fly soon?
Tomorrow's takeoff day.
Take off?
Yeah. Now you take off. Go! What's all the noise, Moana?
The men from Safuniora are coming. Many boats.
Many boats?
Now there will be much feasting and dancing. When the moon's face comes from the sea, it will be time for Kenneth to name his love.
Sure, Moana, sure.
Moana meet boats. Kenneth, come.
Well, I can't right now, Moana. I've still got a lot of work to do on my birdhouse.
Kenneth take Moana away in birdhouse by and by?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't like it where I'm going.
Moana like if Kenneth like. Moana love Kenneth. When Kenneth take Moana away?
Well, maybe in a couple of weeks.
When Kenneth ready, Moana make ready quick.
Listen to me, Moana.
Moana go now. Meet boats. Kenneth find Moana at feast.
After 4 weeks of one of the most intensive manhunts in their history, the Sydney police have finally called off the search for Kenneth Crandall, wanted for the nightclub murder of Marguerite Leach, wife of Nick Leach, proprietor of the House of the Seven Seas, who, Leach testified, was shot down in cold blood by Crandall while the latter was absconding with 20,000 pounds of the club's receipts. Police have established that Crandall, after killing Mrs. Leach and fleeing with the money, stole a plane from the Inter-Pacific Airport. The police now share the opinion long held by local airport officials that the murderer perished in the hurricane of...
the official announcements of the courting will be made.
Is that so?
Not enjoying the festivities, Kenneth?
Well, huh? Oh, yeah, it's quite a party.
Now, don't tell me you're beginning to regret your decision to leave us.
I take it that's the official announcement of Moana's engagement.
No, Moana has not said yes to any proposal yet.
Moana loved Kenneth.
Wanted for murder. Wanted for murder. Wanted for murder.
Moana loved Kenneth.
Offended Chief Kamaki's son. But Keo is a diplomat. He's pretending it really wasn't Moana he wanted.
I'm going for a walk.
See you later.
Appleton. Hey, you, Appleton. Where is it?
Where is what, Kenneth?
Why? You pious crook. You psalm-singing thief. I found the empty envelope in your house. You stole my money. What'd you do with it?
Papalagi, this is shame. Kinihao, you stole?
No, Tehote, it was the monkey.
The monkey?
Yes, he must have discovered the hiding place. And he was so cute, he brought me the envelope as if it were a gift.
Where is my money?
I put it in there for safekeeping.
Oh, why didn't you tell me?
I'd forgotten how important money can be to people. And in the excitement of the feast, it must have slipped my mind.
I'm sorry, Reverend. I guess I shouldn't have socked you. When I went to take off, and I found my money gone, I guess I lost my head.
Papalagi go? Not take Moana?
Well, goodbye, Reverend.
Goodbye, Kenneth.
Bye, Tehote.
It cannot be changed, Tehote. It must be so.
Goodbye, Papa Luggy.
Goodbye. I thought you were coming with me. You said you wanted to go with me. All right. I'm willing to take you.
To go in happiness for love. That is good. To go with the fear of the night for a wrong thing done. That is not good. Papa Luggy go that way. Return no more. Forever.
Moana, child, why do you take the Afonga upon yourself?
Who else, Kenny Howe? Kenneth hurt you.
Come. It is enough. Enter my house. Kenny Howe welcomes Moana, who loves Kenneth. Come, child. Let us eat and drink and cast our trouble into the sea.
He is going. He will never come back.
Moana, is she all right?
Yes, she's going to be all right.
I was running out on her, and all she was thinking of was saving my life.
I know, but look, Kenneth, look. Looks like a good-sized sailing yacht from here.
Doesn't seem to be heading this way.
No, she'll probably pass us by. They always do. You won't mind that, will you, Kenneth?
You know about me, don't you?
Yes.
You know I stole that money. But do you know I've got a murder rap hanging over my head, too?
Yes, I heard it over the plane's wireless.
You could attract that boat's attention and turn me in.
I am not your conscience, Kenneth.
I didn't kill Nick's wife. I couldn't have.
I remember hearing a shot after I slammed out of Nick's office. Nick shot her.
I'm sure I could prove it with the bullets from his gun. You believe that?
Yes. I never believed you were an evil man, only a confused one.
I've made up my mind to leave here when the earthquake smashed my plane and stopped me. I spent a lot of time up here last night. I didn't think I'd ever get another chance. Now I have it.
There's usually another chance for each of us.
The happiness you found here is the only kind that matters.
After I've squared myself, I'll return here somehow. Give this to Lucky. No bribery, just the present.
I'll tell him.
My bag and money are in the plane. I'd like to change clothes.
Of course. Shall I tell Moana?
No. I'll tell her myself. Come on.
Moana cannot sleep. Waini say, Kenneth make smoke talk to boat. Kenneth go away on boat now?
Yes, Moana.
Why leave Moana now?
Back in my village, I did a wrong thing. I must go back and make the Ifunga. You understand, Moana?
When he wrong will say, come, it is enough. Will you come back to Moana?
I won't come back to Moana.
It will be long?
Perhaps not too long, but I'll be back.
Get lost again to find my way back here?
No, Kenneth. The first time you were running away. The next time you'll be coming home.